welcome to Miracle Farm 1927. We're out here in the sorghum patch again. I apologize for the wind. I'm going to try to keep it away from you guys, but for right now you're hanging on a T-post, so it's probably a little windy. You're probably hearing that. But I want to show you the update on the sorghum, and then we've got a few other updates to get to you. And here's what we've been doing in the very tall sorghum patch. On this side, let's look at this side first. You can still see some of the sorghum is crowded and has all of its leaves still on the bottom. And this side, you can see that I've thinned them some and got rid of the leaves on the bottom. And the reason I do that is to keep the aphids away, and it does help. And it also helps with when we're harvesting it, which is only a few weeks away. Can you believe it? And you can see how Miracle has come down through here and weed-eated this real good. And I got a little held up this week because the weed eater broke. So let me show you over here what it looks like when there's been no weed eating done. So we tested out the weed eater. This is how it's looking when I haven't done anything. It's got the morning glories growing up. So I haven't even started over here. And this has just freshly been weed eated. But this is what it really looks like. See how bad that looks? Got morning glories. And this grass is always really wet when I come out here early in the morning. So I had to wait, and that's absolutely fine. They've got it all fixed up, as you can see. Here's a good example. He got started here and stopped there. That's a big difference, night and day right there. Oh, we got a visitor out here. Let's see. Oh, the big hunter. Oh, you didn't see him. Oh, he's coming out this way again. Yeller, what you doing? Big hunter. Different perspective. Down here is where I've got done, and here's where I'm going. And it is getting tall. I didn't measure it, but it's just going to the sky. Some of them might be turning a little burgundy, but not quite yet. It's got several more weeks to go. And here is our other big bug deterrent, is the flowers. And these flowers attract all kinds of ladybugs, and they will go after those aphids when they're here. Isn't it beautiful? Sometimes in homesteading, things just get away with you. And that's exactly what happened here in our herb garden. Is these weeds are almost waist high in here. But, ooh, look at my beauty berry. It's fixing to really get purple. But, we have been working on it, slowly but surely. And look what we found. So all this over here on this side looked exactly like that. But we're getting our flowers all uncovered. And our turmeric finally started doing its thing. And we found the strawberries. So we've got about half of it done. And this is a little project that I'm just working on like an hour in the morning. And then when everybody comes out to help me, we go do something else, bigger projects. But this is just something I'm doing by myself and getting it all uncovered. And all that's coming out of here is going right here. We got a little wash off place. If you want to know how to build soil, this is it right here. Because this was nothing, it looks just like this, but way worse. See, there's no topsoil right there. You just put your weeds and all your grasses, they'll rot down and they'll start building soil. And actually some of the weeds and the grasses will take root. And at least you have something green that is holding the soil down. So that's what we're doing right there. So we're going to get back into the herb garden and get us another little swath done. Well, got a lot of the oregano cleaned out this morning. It's nice when you're doing an herb because as you pull the weeds out of it, the oregano just smells wonderful. And there's my little stack over there I gotta move. And we'll be done for this project just for this morning. See, I went from back here up to here, got that big stack, and move on to another project for today. But every little bit you get done is just a big help.
Too small. Good enough. Ouch! Sorry, Kai.
Let's see how many you got. It's full. Great job, guys.
Those ones with the white tops aren't ready yet.
Yep, that's exactly right. And y'all remember our project we've been working on? This is the floor of our bunkhouse and our schoolhouse. And it had this old type of OSB or whatever it is. And we got the plywood strips. And been putting them down. And that's how they look with nothing on them. And over here is a section that's done. Look how good that looks. You wouldn't think old plywood would look that good. This corner over here. You wouldn't think old plywood would look that good, but it brings out I stained it and then 2 coats of polyurethane. And like I said before, we just got we got these boards off of Marketplace, and we're fixing to set a couch there. I got to get it out of my living room. No, it's not in my living room. It's in my dining room. So I went ahead and stained this section just so I could get the couch up here. And but I had to sand that by hand. And see, the plywood has writing on it, and the other side has knots on it, so I had to go ahead and use this side, the better side, but that's real hard to get off by hand. So the thing I've got, after I lay some more boards, there's Missy in here messing around. So when I put down some more boards, I had the boys bring me my air compressor. So I'll be able to DA the floor when I get some more boards down, and this thing's really loud, and but it does the job really, really quick, way better than hand sanding. It's just almost impossible to hand sand all this. It just doesn't do a lot of good. But there's your before. No, here, really, over here's your before. And here's during. And there's after. And we are thrilled to death with it. Oh, and I did the little threshold there going into the kitchen. Excuse me, Missy. And it matches up with the kitchen real good. We'll get it from another angle so you can see the shine on it. Missy. And see the pretty kitty. I just came out here. Look what he's doing. You know, I was showing you this beautyberry bush this morning. Right here. And he's done cleaned all this out. Oh, he's got the rake in there. Oh my goodness, doesn't that look beautiful? Well, I never dreamed this was going to get done this week. I'm going to end this little video giving you another look at what my wonderful husband did. It took me like a week to get all this over here done. And then he come in here with his strong arms and fingers and was able just to pull all that. He said if I just pick it up and go throw the piles out, which of course I'm glad to do. But what a blessing. And neighbors, you're a blessing to us too. We thank you very much for joining us today. The family's off to another tractor pull, which Righteous will give you some video on that, because the double D's are going to be out tonight. And then Miracle on her Farm Girl Friday has big news. That is her big news to tell. And I can't wait for you to hear it, how God's working in her life. But I wanted to be sure to tell you today that you are a blessing to us and that we love you. And if nobody else in this world is praying for you, you know that I am. Bless you guys. See you next time.